What's up, Bun? What's up, Fat? These individually. I got 19 of these guys, all different dates. I got like 78 all the way up to 98. There's like one date missing, I believe. I'm not gonna run that 79. It's got the most expensive dollar in it. Skip that one for now. I'll do it 80. If you get a 65 on this dollar, NGC calls it a $100 coin. Of course, some of this is on the plastic. You see all this on the plastic. These might actually get freaking PL grades. I don't know. These are supposed to be on the circulator. I don't know, for cheap, man. All you gotta do is whippity swipe. Swiper no swiping. Swiper yes swiping. I love the canoe design. I'm like Canada dollars, man. I can't hate on Queen Elizabeth either. Dude, I see people flipping these coins up and selling like one of these coins for what I just ran this whole, the actual like mint package together. Let's see, 80 back in there. We've got 19 of them. You want all 19 of them? $78, $79, $80, $81, $82, $83, $84, $85, $86, $87, $88. I think that's where the design of the canoe dollar stops, and the newer design of the dollar begins. Then you have 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 96, 97, 98. $19. 19 sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 sets. 19 Canadian mint set. Like I say, the first 10 have the original canoe dollar still on them. And if you get a 65 on them, you can potentially Send it to NGC, just this dollar right here. It's not silver, right? But it fresh out the pack, it should grade like a 65, right? And that's a conservative grade for something fresh out of a mint package, right? It's $100 coin NGC, if that's the case. Just this dollar. There's 10 packs in here with that same dollar in it. Matter of fact, one of them, the 79, instead of the dollar being worth $100 in a 65, this dollar right here is worth 175 NGC in a 65. Why? I don't know. And then after you transition, after the canoe dollar, so after the first 10 sets here, you will have the different style dollar, which I believe begins somewhere around 88, 89, which would be this dollar here. This is only worth $60 NGC in a 65. Right? All these sets are $10 a piece. I have 19 sets, $190. You can take all of them. Or best offer. Y'all rattle it around in your brain. Y'all give it a little rattle. Either way, I appreciate y'all coming by. Y'all good people in my book. I'm just trying to get the rest of this table sold, so all this money here can go into more coins. Like I say, we just got like a massive $22,000 collection that has like some of the best coins that I've seen in a while. So we would like to be able to, this is just the beginning of this guy's stuff. This is just a little small percentage. We got silver commem dollars over here. We got the full statehood quarters and proof San Francisco mint. Got a lot of ones that got like cameos on them in there too. Got a full complete 1920 to 2002 Canadian small cent set that was put together. This is an older style book too, really cool book where it has like slides that pull out. Let me show you. So on this book here, you have your pages right, but you can do something really cool like this. You just slide it out. I had actually never seen these before. You can slide it out and you can actually check the coins out. Right? I think these are the rarest coins in the set right here. These couple coins. Yeah, you can pull them out. They're cool. I fucks with it. This set runs like maybe halfway through this book, and then you've got extra slides and extra pages in the back. Any silver bars? Not today, my friend. I appreciate you asking, though. We got a bunch of them at the shop. I just don't really. If you want to like hit me up personally and you're like looking for, some silver bars and stuff, maybe link up and hook you up with some silver bars. It's just hard with all the feeds to really do that kind of stuff. Just bullion on here. I do more numismatics and stuff like this. This book runs all the way to 2002, so it's 1920, which is your first date of small cents Canadian, all the way to 2002, and it's got all the 46 die varieties, 1946 die varieties there at the end also. And like I say, it's got an extra page here in the back. 2 pages. Yeah, just 1 page. And then a breakdown of how much their books costed back then. I'm pretty sure this is from the 70s. Unimaster. full Canadian small. How much y'all think that sells for? They're all like uncirculated, but some of them are, a lot of them are brown. What do y'all think that set sells for? And not in a shitty book either. Yeah, you're pretty much like right on the money. It's some people ask like 330 and shit like that for just 1920 to like 64. But they're never gonna get it. Um, yeah, this set like this long, it's like 150, 200. I would do 150 on it. I should be asking too, but like I say, this anything I have left, I'm just trying to move it. So, and they are all really nice condition. These are like your most valuable ones up here. Some of these are like 60 a piece. He was pretty much right on the money, man. It's a hell of a guess. Especially if you didn't like know off the top of your head. Yeah, there's a sold comp for this much, you know. Right, right. Yeah. Yeah, once they get past them, they're like really nice. Like there's some ones in here that are, probably out of like proof sets and mint sets and stuff like that. Yeah, definitely these ones on this last page. And the 46, so all these are like different varieties. Um, there's like a little slight variation with like some type of little stamp that's on it. I'd have to look it up again to see what it is, but there's like 3 or 4 different varieties on it. Um, so they're all in there too. So actually, most sets don't have that. So 150 is a sold comp on a set without that. And also, I think it was a shorter set. It wasn't all the way to 2002. Oh, okay. Yeah. I've heard of that one too. Somebody got an offer on this book, man. I thought I was running it cheap. You could buy this Canadian Sense book and all 19 of these mint sets also. You could stack up on Canadian before we can't get Canadian stuff anymore. You got 150 here, 190 here. You do me 300. But we don't stupid shit over here. Stupid. Watch, nobody bid either. Nobody's gonna bid either. Because they don't know. Because they don't see these anymore. Because people, they break all the coins out, sell the coins individually, send the coins in. I know. It's ridiculous. Like I say, just the dollar in this 79 pack, the old canoe dollar, it is not silver. NGC calls this fucker a goddamn $175 coin and a 65. Just this one coin. And all of the 10 sets in there, they're $100 for that one coin. And then past those 10 sets, when it changes to a different dollar, they're 60 for a 65, which out the pack, that's kind of what you're going to see for a mint set. They're not going to be much lower than a 65 out the pack. There is some like, such all over here for a second. Lost my hand there. There is like some dirtiness to the plastic that'll, isn't on the coins that you see, but I mean, ideally, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of value here. Sold comp on this set without the die varieties for 150. That's a flea bay comp where you're not guaranteed to actually get real coins. You might get a bunch of fucking Chinese knockoffs. And then these, I mean, these ain't gonna be no lower than $10 a piece. That's lower than. And also the fact with these is they're all marked uncirculated also, but a lot of these have proof like strikes to them. So if they're supposed to be uncirculated coins, and there are ones that look uncirculated like they're supposed to, but most of these ones that this guy collected, he went for ones that looked PL. And they do distinguish. NGC and PCGS distinguishes a difference. I don't know values on once they start doing that. I just know regular uncirculated value on the dollars. I know it's one of those things where it's like 300 is a good amount of dollars. I mean, if somebody wants me to break some of that down, like you just want the first 10 with the canoe dollars of the mint sets, and you want this, or you just want the book, you know what I mean, or you just want, you know what I mean, like I don't mind, guys. Like we can break it down. I get better deals if I can bundle everything. Ideally, if I can get this table out of here, we're gonna get a lot more, but a lot more stuff. So. There's a lot of good stuff at the shop right now. Yeah. Well, it's a hobby, so especially if you're just doing it for your enjoyment, that's good. You need to take little breaks and only do it really when you get that itch. You know what I mean? And have fun with it. That's ideally what I like about coins and the hobby. And you never can know everything. There's like hella shit to learn. Are we gonna hit 4,000 followers today? That'd be legit. Yeah, I got a lot of big stuff here. I got this. This is Canada, Queen Victoria, 1857 to 1858, Indian War, war medal, sterling silver, really early regiment, 3rd Regiment, in immaculate condition with the original ribbon from 1858. You can see it's falling apart. A lot of these don't have the original ribbon. I saw a lot of sold comps on these on a website that actually, lots of websites that sell war medals. Apparently, people really like these, but especially these Indian War, because it's only 1 year. It's only 1 year, 1857 to 1858. So this is 3rd Regiment. I couldn't find any for sale on any of those websites that early of a regiment. Most of them were 6th Regiment and past that. So I don't know if this one's going to be more rare than the comps I saw, but I'm just going to comp it with the other comps. One in this condition, most of the time, like I say, they don't have the original ribbon. They buy a new ribbon from Amazon that's red and white. It's like $1.32. The regiment's on the edge where it says 3rd Regiment and the guy's name. This goes for $475, and I saw several comps of one in this condition going for that much. Later regiments, $475, and I ran it a few times for 200, and I'm gonna stick to 200 because I got it for a good deal. So, but essentially, you're getting like a $500 coin for $200, and you can grade these, I believe, but that's just what they go for without any grading on several sites. Several sites. I took pictures, but they're all on this phone, so I can't really show you. Yeah, yep. Yeah, but then you get enjoyment out of it, you know what I mean? Somebody wanted me to run it, I'm gonna run it anyway. Running that war medal. You guys can look it up yourself. All of them seem to have that tone, that same tone. all the ones I saw anyway. Yeah, that ribbon is really annihilated. I mean, it's from 1858, chat. I mean, give it a break, chat. You know, like damn, damn. Nobody bid on that. Nobody went and looked it up. I bet. That's what I bet nobody went and looked it up, huh? I guarantee you don't see a 3rd Regiment one for sale either. See if I can get that to show on there. It's W.M. Lidler is his name. W.M. Lidler, 3rd Regiment. And the rest of it tells you like what he did and all that in the war. Oh, if you guys like Canada, I'm going to put that over there. I've got this 1917 here. Normally when you see Canadian 10 cents, they don't look like this at all. The reverse of this looks like the day it was minted. Zoom in a bit on this. Just beautiful. You still see dye polish on this sucker. Front's got some luster breakage. That's the only reason I didn't keep this, because I keep any of these that I find past Mint State 60 because they're big money. This would be under this. This I'd run for 30 bucks. That's about where that would be at. I would do 25 just to get it on out of here. It is a 1917 also, which might be the last date of this type. Yeah, the back's like a 64, the front's like a 60 or a 55. It could have been placed in something. I don't see anything on the edges that says it was in a jewelry, but it could have been placed in something. That side down. Very, very nice, very nice, very nice. What about silver commem dollars? You guys at least buy those? Is there anything on this table that you guys would buy? You want the whole table? I'll do a hell of an offer on the whole table. Here, I'll show these commem dollars and then we'll talk. I also have a PL Colombian hat, but I don't think anybody's going to be fucking with that right now. So these are rarer, earlier year commemorative dollars. This one happens to have a West Point half dollar that's 90% also. So this is a 2-coin set with two 90% coins. All right. I'm going to show the West Point first because it's my favorite. I'd consider grading this myself. This is really nice. West Point 90% half dollar, 93. And then you also have the full 90% dollar there. This is the 93 Bill of Rights commemorative coins set. I believe a lot of these too, you could get a 3-coin set that had a gold $10 in it. Don't quote me on that, but some of them were like that. This set right here, if somebody wanted me to run it, 50 bucks. Cheap. I'm saying 55, 60. I guarantee government asks a fortune for it. I sold $1 the other day that was a proof dollar. Government was asking, because these are low mintage ones, government was asking $80 for that sucker. I sold it for 40 bucks. This is the 92D. This is the Columbus Quincentennial Centenary set. This has the beautiful ship on the back. Wow. That 1492 to 1992. That is cool. I like that. Like that. And then you've got a $50 here. This one is not 90% silver, but I'm still not knocking it. Because there's your main man right there. Y'all wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that guy right there. And look at that reverse too. I'd still grade that too. That is quite cool. All these have boxes and paperwork. This set would be 40. I'm gonna do a bundle price at the end too, like if somebody wants all of these. Let's show the single here. This is the only one that's not really rare. Like I see this one. These other ones I never see. They're lower mintages, like 250,000. A couple of them are 150,000 minted. This guy I think is 250,000. All types. This is the one with the Morgan dollar reverse. I love putting this one in a typeset. It looks beautiful in your dollar section of your typeset. $1 section at the end. Let's go about a bit. That one would be 40. Or like I said, I'm going to do a deal at the end on a bundle. This is the best set here besides the one with the 290, the dollar, and the 90% half. This is 2 proof 90% dollars. Paperwork is underneath. This is the first year, I believe, or close to it. This is the 1983. First year of the Commem $50 series here. Both of these are proof. Both of these are full dollars. And I love the eagles on these. That's why I always put these in here. Reverse up. I mean, look at those eagles, boy. And 1984, actually. Well, is one of them 83 and one of them is 84? Yeah, one of them's 83, one of them's 84. All right. That set, normally people would be asking like 55 a piece on those. I'm gonna do 40 a piece. It's an $80 set. That's literally what I paid for it. So if you wanted that for 80, this one that was 40, I'd do 35. This one that was also 40, I'd do 35. And this set with the dollar and the half 90%, I would do, what did I say on it? I said 50. I think that's a good deal. Let's see. Do my little calculator here and give you all the total. I mean, that's like the best deal on the table right there. But you're looking to get a deal off me. There it is. All right, let's see. So we got. Yeah, $200. That adds up to $200, chat. On it. Bid quick. If nobody's here, take it before they're here. It's not a deal that's going to last like forever. I mean, if you're close, you know what I mean, or if you're like already a buyer of mine, we'll work something out, man. You know how it is. I got you. I'm not hard to deal with. Even if you're new, I'm not hard to deal with. You speak up, you say something. We'll make it happen. If you just wanted one of those sets, whatever, that's cool too. I'm just, if I bundle them, I'll give you a better deal. We can't even sell silver today. Like rare silver. Numismatic silver. Low mintage silver. U.S. low mintage silver. I wonder why I don't see those sets. It's probably because they're all fucking graded. I didn't look up graded prices on them either. I didn't even look up government prices on any of those. I just looked it up on that one coin because it was my favorite one. You've got the, trying to see the years here. You've got the 93 Bill of Rights, two 90% silver coins, D Mint, and West Point Mint. You've got 5 silver dollars in this lot, guys, and 1 silver half. Next one is 92. 2 coins, so you got 92, 93, 2 coin set. This one has 90% dollar. This half is not silver, but still not knocking it. It's probably still like a $20 coin. And then what year is this guy? The San Francisco. 92, 93, 2 coin set. And then you have 2006. 1 coin. And you've got 83 and 84. I believe the first 2 years of the commemorative dollar. These are both proof. No Morgans today, buddy. I'm trying to get rid of the rest of this table so I can go get us some more stuff. And a lot of money sitting over here. That could be used. Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking for them. I got eyes on them. The guy that brought in that big collection didn't bring in any Morgans yet, so maybe some crazy ones will come in because that collection is nutty. Guys, what do you want me to go look these up? You want me to look up these and see how much they go for? I don't think y'all want me to do that. It might be in your favor on like one of them. But the other 3 sets there, it's probably not going to be. What do I gotta like open them all up and show them all to get y'all's like brain working? What I gotta have them all open at one time? What do I gotta do here? Do a dance with them? Do a little gymnastics, little backflip, little tippy toes. Oh, tell me, man. Oh, tell me. I do tippy toes and shit. Gotta do the crazy stuff. As y'all can see, all boxes and everything are over here. You know? Oh, my something tall and strong. Might get a hurricane before I go insane. Everything got boxes and papers too. Everything up. Get the papers down. Papers down. Boom. And boom. There you go. Making sense now? Calculating now? Calculating. 2 proof silver dollars. low mintage. A proof dollar, or a uncirculated dollar D mint. Uncirculated West Point half dollar. Silver, 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 silver. Another silver dollar. D mint, I believe, back there. And a non-silver half dollar that's still incredible. And a silver dollar. All the boxes, all the papers are over here. I just have it displayed like that so y'all can see what you're looking at. Anybody got an offer on that stack right there? '83, '84, 92, 93, 2006. All really low mintage years except for the one on the top. Like, I never see these sets, these three sets right here. The dollar, the half dollar, none of that. Don't see them. They made a gold coin with them also. So, a lot of these are like 250 minted out of the whole set, including the gold coin. I want to say maybe this one was more. It's like that first set or whatever. Or maybe it just doesn't say on the paperwork. The other ones, the later ones, say on the paperwork. Yeah, that's what it is. Just doesn't say on the paperwork. Still could be low. I mean, they're proof dollars. They're proof silver dollars. Proof silver dollar, proof silver dollar. Uncirculated silver dollar, uncirculated silver half, uncirculated dollar, uncirculated half, uncirculated silver dollar. These usually sell like this set right here is probably over $100 if you look at it on GovNet. Right. This set here, you're gonna be over probably $70, probably like $75 for that set. This one back here is probably closer to your like 35, 40. And this one up here is probably like same deal. Although I'm not sure on this 90. This 92. It might be a little bit more. More like $50, 55. $200, all those sets, guys. 5 silver dollars, 1 silver half, and another half dollar that's not silver but still awesome. Let me show you the coin that's not silver. The only coin that's not silver. The only coin that's not 90% silver. This coin right here. That I just I've never seen. Never really see that. Maybe I've seen it a couple times, but it's a cool one. Definitely a cool one. Guarantee it sells for a few dollars. Or you guys can make an offer, dude. I'm not like difficult to work with, dude. Make an offer. Like 120 some grand. You want me to add the silver up again? It's like 120 some, 26 something grams of silver. That's not even talking about what any numismatic value for them being low mintage, or ones you never see, or the first fucking year in proof. All right, what do y'all want? The whole table? Is that what we want? This is all I got right now. We got to sell this stuff first before we get into anything else. Y'all are thinking about it. They thinking about it. They're checking their accounts. Checking. Yeah, I can sell stuff as a bundle. That's what I'm doing because this stuff is just kind of like more bulk stuff, you know. It'd be one thing if it was all like really valuable a piece or anything, you know. Yeah, this is a bundle on the silver stuff. I was saying 200. That was at 35 for this set, 35 for this set, 50 for this set, and 80 for this set. These are probably like 55 a piece. This set's probably usually over 60 bucks. This set's probably over 40 bucks, and this set's usually 40 bucks. So, and you got 5 silver dollars, 2 of them being proof. You got a D Mint silver dollar. You got a West Point silver half. This is a D Mint silver dollar and a silver half that's really nice with Columbus. That's not silver. This is the only thing that's not silver in here. And then this is the one with the Morgan dollar reverse, the San Francisco. Yeah, San Francisco Old Mint. And I can show these too if you didn't see them. I can show both sides. Historical Attic, 160. Hey, I like that you actually threw out a number. Let me see what I paid real quick. I think you're like, yeah, you're like right on the money. Couldn't do 170. Here, I'll tell you what. I started at 160. If you get it for that, you get it for that. If it bids up, it bids up. That is all of the sets there. Gonna go right on in a box. It's gonna be a nice little package there. If it gets bid up, looks like Mike might steal. Oh, hey, Mike stole it from him. All right, too slow on the gas. Good steal, Mike. God damn, that's cheap. Flip these over and show them as I put them back in the packages here. Good pickup, Mike. Yeah, that's a nice little package there. Like I say, I picked ones I don't see. You know, there's some except for that San Francisco one. Like I do see that one quite often, but I picked all ones this week. I had like 10 of them. They were all ones that I don't see often, or that I've never seen before. Like I've never seen this set before with the West Point Mint half in it, silver with the torch. I've never seen this. D Mint and West Point Mint, both 90%. Never seen that. Get you a box on that one too. Get you all boxed up, and then I'm gonna throw your name on them here. San Francisco. Of course, you guys know what the reverse on that looks like, right? Morgan dollar. I love putting that one in a typeset. It's beautiful in a typeset. All you gotta do is put it in my head. That one. And this bad boy. Oh, might as well show the backs of these. 92D with the freaking beautiful ship, boy. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for coming from YouTube. I really don't mess around on my YouTube too much, so I'm really just getting started on there, so I appreciate that. Shoot us a follow, hang out. You may have a $15 credit that you might be able to use if you haven't used it anywhere else. um, okay, let me get this guy's name written before we move on here. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I always try to have it streaming on Whatnot and YouTube. That's what all the big guys do. Like Cox with the steel. Alright. Grab. Alright. Might as well show the state headquarters book. This thing is in really nice condition. This is a really nice book. This is a Whitman classic style book. These books themselves aren't cheap. Let's see, 99. This has all S Mint proofs, specially picked by this collector. It looks like most of them all have nice cameos to them. Oh, okay. He wasn't messing around, was he? He wasn't messing around, was he? He said, I want the Cam too. I want the Cam too. Dude, they're all like cameo or deep cameo. All S Mint, all proof. I'm gonna assume raw like this, they're $2 to $4 coins a piece, something like that. 50 coins. I don't know. Let's hear an offer, chat. I'll let y'all offer on this one. And the book's like usually gonna be like a $30 book. Book's brand new, still crispy. This man that has all these collections that are together passed away recently, and he was probably collecting up until recently. So this is a more recent book that he was filling. We have like full typesets of his at the shop, and that typeset's crazy as hell. That's like the creme de la creme of the collection he had. But he had like full Canadian dollar sets. He had full sets with like British dollars, silver dollars. He had a full large cent book. I haven't seen that yet. How much, Shep? Let's get it moved. Or it can go in the lot. It can go in with the rest of the table. Ooh, 20. Did he have any 20-cent pieces? I believe there's one in the typeset book that's like a mint state one, but besides that, I haven't seen any other ones. And I don't know if Boss is gonna break that book up or if he's gonna try to sell the whole book's like uncirculated. Think about a full typeset that's uncirculated, except for there's an extra gold page in there. There's an extra gold page at the end that has AU and uncirculated coins. Right, like Boohoo, right? No, all the type coins are like uncirculated. I was like, Boss, that book right there is like worth what you paid for like the whole collection. He's like, oh, were they like AU? I'm like, nah, them bitches is like, dude, they're not AU, bro. They were not AU, bro. Oh my god. Anyway, it's a small town over here, man. People need money. It's crazy. People need money. The old man didn't tell anybody what he had, I'm sure. His family didn't know. So they just, and Boss had to look at a giant collection all at once and just make an offer. So, and who knows how much money he had on hand that day. You got to think about all that stuff, man. It's not always a exact science. Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, if you look up something like that without the gold page, all uncirculated on like eBay, it's probably like a lot of money. Like a lot of money. I want the cat bus that's in there. There's a cat bus $half that's like a 16 or something. I think it's 1816. That's like mint state 64 with monster toning on both sides. Almost shit when I saw it. I was like, God damn, because I knew like in my head like the value of just that coin very easily. Nobody can pay me $2 a piece for this set. They're all S mint. All have deep cameo. 50 coins with the book. Whitman Classic book. I think that's pretty fair, isn't it? Start her there or let her rip. If you're close, man, let me know, Tater Chip. We gotta get this stuff out of here. If anybody's into Canada, everything else about to be Canada. Except for I got a PL Colombian $half if somebody's interested in seeing that. If not, I'm gonna send that sucker in because I've never had one raw. Yeah, that's it right there. And this guy is quite the one. Quite the one. Let me see if I can get the light on it. Of course, this is going to look different with direct light, but there you go. It's got your die polish and all, baby. 425 PC GS price and a 4 PL. I think that's right where she sits. Beautiful cameo. Kind of get a different look at it down here. Beautiful. Y'all got an offer on that? If not, it's all good, baby. It's all good. It's all good. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry on it too long. It's got that nice little halo coming into the color on the edges. I really didn't even. I knew there was PL Colombian halves, but I didn't know there's actually DMPO Colombian halves. And there's actually 2 proofs that were certified. I believe one's in 1892 and one's 1893. 2 foolproof ones that were certified. I believe the NGC certified proof sold for $34,000. This, of course, I wouldn't think would be a proof, but there's always that chance. There is always that chance. And this came out of this guy's collection, so everything that I've found so far hasn't been letting me down. So We got that full set. We got, this is a full Canadian small cent set. All uncirculated browns, red browns from 1920 to 2002. Got all the key dates are in there. This is a really cool book from like the 70s where the slides pull out. You can actually pull the coins out and look at them in the slide. This has all the way to 2002, 1920 to 2002. That's your first year of small Canadian small cents. All the way to 2002, and also it has 4 coins that are your 1946, all the different varieties that you need. This set here, last sold comp I saw, and it was in one of those ugly like cardboard books that doesn't have sleeves and stuff like that, was $150. That's a flea bag comp, and I don't think the coins were like not uncirculated like most of these are. They weren't even AU. So 150, 150, 150, and I was asking 100 on the this set right here. So if you take them both for 200. Stupid. Somebody's got to know that's a deal, bro. Somebody's got to know that's a deal. Like, if you don't put sets together, I mean, these all had to be cracked out of proof sets for starters. And these are all deep cameo. And this book is 1920 to 2002. Like I say, sold comp on, I don't even think it was all the way to 2002. It was less dates. Lesser condition, less dates. Worst book. This book's also got 2 extra pages at the end with all the slides and stuff. So you can keep going. How about those 2 books? We won't worry about the super expensive war token or the PL Colombian half. We'll just have this Canadian dime that was really nice, mint state, and then we have 19 Canadian mint sets. Everything that's left, chat. Let's see who gets a deal. Let's see who's really got their brain on here. $150 set, minimum $100 set. You got $10 a piece is your lowest these usually go for, especially with PL coins in them. Let's see, so that's 190 there. 150, 100, 190, $30 coin. How much, chat? How much, chat? Everything. These sets here that are Canadian mint sets, these run from 78 all the way to 98, 19 sets. The first 10 of them have the canoe dollars still in them, which each one of those canoe dollars, fresh out the pack, should grade a 65, which is a $100 coin NGC. On 9 of the first 10, And then on the 79, it's actually 175 and a 65 fresh out the pack. And then after your 88, they're a different style dollar that are $60 and a 65, which they should grade fresh out the pack. So just buying these right here, you make me an offer on the whole table, you're making a fortune on just these. And this fucking set back here, really. Everything, chat. 19 Canadian mint sets. Full Canadian small cent set, 1920 to 2002, all uncirculated, brown and red brown, with the 446 varieties. Full statehood quarter, proof set, deep cameo, S mints, 50 coins. And just a nice 1917 Canadian 10 cent. Come on, chat, spit it out. Spit it out. Or we can break it up. We tried breaking it up, though. We just tried that, so I figured y'all just want it all. I'd do it for you, buddy. Just for taking the time and shit. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You know, I think for them being, you know, the deep cameo and S mint proofs, you know, maybe they might go for $2. That's kind of where I was thinking, but I would do it. Fuck it. We'll let her rip. Tater chip. And then the book. I mean, the book's not free, so. And it is really nice shape. It is a really nice shape one. Be one I would not mind having in my collection, that's for sure. I hate cardboard books without sleeves and stuff. Like, this is much nicer quality. You can go Whitman, you can go Dansko. Hell of a steal there. Good pick up, SMT. Fair offer, let it rip. That's what I'm saying, guys. It's not hard to work with over here, man. I'm not trying to make a yeah, exactly, perfect. It'll be perfect for him. It'll help him learn too, because these are the S mint proofs that aren't silver. There are S mint proofs that are silver. So it'll kind of help him learn that side of it too. And you can show him the difference, and you know what I mean. Hey, you know what I mean. You want to collect those now? You know, yeah, that's cool. No problem, my friend. What number was that? Good pickup, my friend. Try to take care of my buyers, man. Y'all take care of me, I'll take care of y'all. Simple as that. Yeah, like I said, I saw a sold comp on this for $150 without the nice quality of coins that's in there, and without the varieties, the 4 varieties on that book. I'm asking $100 on that book. Yeah, these are just asking prices. You guys can always shout out an offer. So everything left's going to be Canada. Full small cent collection. So that's after your large cents. So it runs from 1920. A couple of these years, like the 22, 23, 24, I believe are the key dates. And they're like, some of those are like $40 a piece. This whole book's going to be brown, red, brown, but all uncirculated. This guy wasn't playing when he was collecting stuff. He got some nice stuff. And like I say, $150 all day with the book. That was in a cardboard book too, and I don't think it was 1920 to 2002. I think it was 1920 to 64, which is a much smaller amount of coins. Although really, you know, your value's in those 1920 to 64, so the other ones in there are really just going to be like free. And then you got 19 Canadian mint sets, 78 up to 98. 19 Canadian mint sets, and then one really, really nice Canadian dime, 1917. Everything left, chat. Throw it out there. If somebody's got an offer on that PL Colombian half that y'all saw, or that war medal, feel free to throw it out too. Just trying to get this stuff out of here. Rest of the lot 150. Oof. I'm trying to think, what did I pay? Let me do some math real quick. As long as I'm close enough to like what I paid. Okay. Yeah, I'd had to be. I paid $195 for everything left, and this isn't even in that. I'd have to be 200 everything left. Yeah, that had to be my minimum. I'll let her rip on that and see if we can. I'd like to make a little money, but whatever. Get it out of here. Yeah. Yeah, see, like the sets though, I paid like $5 a piece for, so that's kind of, and they go for anywhere from that. These are the PL ones, like they actually got PL strikes on them, so they're like $10 to $12 is what they would sell for on eBay. Yeah, this book I saw a sold comp for 150, and this coin's probably like a $10-$20 coin. It's a snipe. Good pickup, buddy. All going to you. That's going to be a whole box right there. Damn. Alright, thank you guys for helping me move that stuff, even though I really didn't make any money at all. That's alright. Some days I do, some days I don't. A lot of it's just moving money around. In all reality. Andrew took that. Are you a new buyer, Andrew? Was anybody a new buyer today? You were? Was anybody before him a new buyer? I'm actually just going to throw in. I have these tokens that I'm going to throw in just extra for my new buyers here. Just cool little Maryland Circuit token there for you. All this stuff's yours. Do that real quick for the other guys. Yeah, I got a ton of those. Get rid of them. Alright, this is all you. Put you all together. Alright. Do I have a physical store? No, but I partner with a shop that's local to me. So I live in Goldsboro, Maryland. I'm really close to what's a town called Ridgely, Maryland. I partner with a shop down there. That's where I get, I'd say 80% of what I get. And then I go to, there's one other shop I go to that's a little further away. I'm on the eastern shore of Maryland. We're really in the middle of nowhere. So if collections come in this area, usually I can get a good deal on it. And in order to sell and whatnot, I have to get a good deal. If you get what I'm saying, like you saw what that kind of stuff just sold for, like that's like literally what I paid for it. Like, in a small town in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, But you know, I partner with a shop. We've done a lot of inventory. I mean, whatnot's number as far as what I sold last year was 113,000, and the year before it was 118,000. Of course, that's not what I made. That's just what I actually sold. A lot of that gets paid. A lot of that, maybe 20-30% is maybe what I make. Yeah. I mean, it's, that's kind of what you want to shoot for in a coin business is 20-30%. I think I have this AI now that I ask a lot of questions that kind of knows what I do. They say 20-30% is kind of like, average. So that's fine with me. And it's usually not all coins. It's just only really, it's really only if I find something really nice that I'm able to steal for a really, really good price. It's really where I make the best money. Regular stuff, not so much. Anybody want this freaking Proof Light Colombian half, man? Proof Light Colombian half dollar. God damn. This has a lot of dye polish on it, but I guess she'll get that 4PL though. Get more light in here. It's got that kind of ring around it too. They really seem to like. 64PL, 425, PCGS price guide. I'd run something like this. If not, I'll just send it in. 200. This guy had freaking proof like every type coin in his collection, dude. This was just one of the cheaper options. Some of y'all might not even known that Colombian half dollars came in proof like, did you? Yeah, if somebody's got an offer on that, feel free to throw it out. See, it's not a common thing to see. There really, if you go to PCGS and you look them up in PL, there's only like 5 actual photos. So that's like people that paid for Gold Shield now, where there's actual photo of the coin taken. Yeah, there's just not a whole lot of them out there. This is a Indian War Canadian 1857 to 1858 Indian War Canada 3rd Regiment W.M. Lidler 3rd Regiment. This is a very expensive piece. There's tons of sites that sell these war medals. Because this war only ran for 1 year, 1857 to 1858, these seem to be really prized. I didn't know that before I had this piece, but there's tons of sold comps on those websites of this coin. Most of them are later regiments. I don't know. Most of them are like 6th Regiment and back, all the comps I was seeing. I don't know if this being 3rd Regiment, if it would be worth more than those. But all the comps in this kind of condition, which just has the kind of toning all of them have, and looks AU to mint state like the way it came out. They're 475 is the comps. 475 is the comp on this. And most of them don't have the original ribbon from 1858 because they're disintegrated like this one's doing. And they just buy a ribbon from Amazon and put it on there. Or you just take the ribbon off. I believe you can grade these too. That's ungraded 475 is the comp on this, and that's without it being 3rd Regiment too. I would believe that's probably going to be worth more. I'm asking 200 on this. Yeah, you can grade metals. They'll put this whole piece in there with the top piece there. It's a pretty big slab. I didn't look up graded prices on these. I just looked up raw prices. Somebody got an offer on both? If not, I do not mind keeping them. I've also still got that super huge coin, broken 3, 1823, that's in the bin with doubling on the face and some grease over issues, but still in like AU condition. That's in the bin. That's a super expensive coin. Broken 3, the 2 extra metal on the 2 loops of the 3. This has got grease over issues. Let me zoom in on this. And also doubling on the, see how there's 2 lips and 2 noses and all that? And there's grease over issues across the face, heat bubbling. This coin shouldn't have made it out of the mint like that. Somebody snuck it out in their pocket probably. But this has the broken 3 variety, which is super scarce. I believe there's maybe only, out of how many they made, only 600 left in any grade. Might even be less than that. I have this priced like this could be details, even though I know this is mint damage. I have this priced like it's post mint damage, and like this would grade like this coin in an XF, just a regular XF. So if it got AU details, you go back to XF 45. That's $1,400. PCGS price guide. I have this price at $1,000, and have had multiple people say they were going to buy it, but nobody's actually came through. So I'm going to send it in here soon. If nobody buys it, at least within the next couple days or next week or so, I get this next submission together. Somebody's got an offer on that too. Throw it out. Go look it up. 1823 cap bus $50 broken 3. It's a major die variety. PCGS will show you the photos too, so you can tell the difference between a regular one, a broken one, a ugly, because there's an ugly one and a patched one also. Patch 3, ugly 3, broken 3, and regular. A lot of varieties just on that 1823. I sold regular 1823 and a mint state 62 the other week, and an NGC holder that went to a streamer on here. You guys might see it. And then I sold. These were all from the same guy too, different collector, but all from the same collection. And I sold like 10 graded cat busts that were like VF35 and NGC holders, all different varieties, all different dates from one collection. This was just like 2-3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago. Like I love cat busts though. Like I'll buy them up if I see them, especially straight graded. I'll buy them the fuck up. And especially too, I buy them in old holders because a lot of times people didn't pay for variety attribution, or they really just weren't even thinking about that back then. And some of these early holders, so you can pick up some coins that are worth way more. Also, there's cat bus $50 that have double die obverse. You see how that coin has doubling? That's actually common for that date. Even with no variety, that date can have that doubling on the face like that. It's not a full double die obverse. They don't report it as such. It was just the issue with striking the coin. I'm going to say that part of the coin just double struck a little bit. It probably stuck. It was probably overly greased. And this is the worst of it. This is like really the devastation of what can happen. Because these coins are heated to such a degree that when they're struck, when they're put in the hub and they're struck by the die, the coin actually melts. So these heat bubbles on this and everything. Broken 3, baby. 1823 broken 3. Let's pin it, I guess. It's got a flash sale on it. It's time sensitive. Let's Let's see it. $18.23 broken 3. You got a heavy grease over and doubling on the face on the obverse of this coin. Heavy grease over, heat bubbling, all mint damage. I have this coin priced like it is post mint damage. This is AU50 price. Even if this got AU details, you go back to XF45 price, that's $1,400 PCGS. Like I say, if somebody's got an offer on it, throw it out. I think that's stupid. I think it should already be gone. I'm pretty sure 2 people already wanted it. I guess they just weren't able to get that kind of money together. Alright. Get it. I'll send it in. It'll be more expensive. And then I'll probably have to keep it. Then I'll probably have to keep it. Because it'll be too big for whatnot. Or I'll have to sell it on somewhere else. Some other platform. We've got this beautiful proof-like Colombian half. Yeah, I think we're gonna get out of here, chat. Everybody's sleeping now, so we're gonna take our leave. Everybody bought what they wanted. Left me with all the really nice stuff. That's always fun. Most expensive stuff. I love keeping that stuff, you know. Yeah, I know. It's all the most expensive stuff. Two big boys. Alright, that's okay. It's all good. You already spent some money, man. You're good in my book, and you always spend money with me, so you ain't gotta buy no improvement me, man. Alright, we're gonna get on out of here. Ooh, hell no. Hell no. For a PL Colombian half? Hell no. Hell to the no. If it was a regular one, hell yeah. If it was a regular, we got a bunch of them in the call tray down there. I got you. I make $10 a piece off you. It's like a PL 64 is what this guy had a bunch of PLs in his collection raw. We had it pegged at a 64. That's 425 PCGS, but one hasn't went in the auction that high. I think 200 is a good number, but I would start it at like 150. If not, I'll send it in myself. I think that's what I have into it is 150. Feel free to go look it up too. Yeah, 150. That's what I paid. That's the lowest I can start it. I think it's stupid price. Just giving it to my dedicated buyer's price. That's what that is. Y'all took the time to hang out. run it here. So I'll have a chance at it. Any Wheat Scent albums, empty or full? Not at the moment, my friend. But I can check at the shop and see if we have any. This definitely got dye polish on it, though. It shouldn't come back any lower than a 63 PL. If you get lucky, you get a DPL or something like that, but I don't think it's going to be getting all that. It's just a regular PL. Ow. Did you want it, Arkansas? I'm going to get out of here in a minute. I don't mind keeping it and sending it in, so. All y'all got to say is rippity run it. Here, I'll look it up. Go in through the regular strike here. Hit the proof like. Y'all didn't even know they existed, did you? Mine's actually got more mirrors than this one over here. That one's in a 64 PL. I think that's the one I kind of comped it by. 425. Only a pop of 5. And only a pop of 5 in 63. That's 225. Y'all thought I was playing. Y'all thought I was playing. 475 PCGS price guide. What do I start it for, chat? It looks just like this one right here. Yep, sure does. That one's actually got more dye polish than mine does. This is in a 64 PL. PCGS. Like I said, this guy had more than one PL type coin in his collection. This is just the first one y'all are really seeing. How much, chat? Tell me a number. If not, I'll keep it. It's cool too. If I sell it, it goes into more coins. If I keep it, it gets graded and I make much more money on it. I wish I could do it for that for you, SNT. 150 is what I paid. I can't go lower. Alright, guys, I guess I'm going to be getting on out of here. Getting on down the road. Getting on down the road. I appreciate everybody that picked up something today. You guys are awesome as always. You guys are blessed. I'll stand up for a minute. Man, nobody likes PL Columbia $1/2. Wow. That's new. Nah, thank you, buddy. Thank you for coming by and just throwing offers out, man. That's the best you can do, right? And a lot of times, if I can do it, I do it, man. I like giving y'all deals because if I can't give y'all a deal, y'all ain't gonna come back. So, I try to do the best I can do. Very small streamer. I don't get a lot of product just like brought to me. A lot of it I had to buy or I had to put on hold or I have to know I can sell. So, I got to do what I got to do, right? So. When will I be back? What's today? Monday? By this weekend. Be on by this weekend. If not earlier. Just keep an eye out for me, man. I do have a couple bookmarks that are further out, and those are subject to change. So they're all a generic bookmark. So what I'll do is when I get closer to a stream, I may use one of those and change the picture and change the title and change the date. So if you follow those bookmarks, any of those bookmarks, especially the first one, you'll probably get notified of my next show. So that's what I tell people to do is follow that first bookmark in there. Sometimes I'll make a brand new one like I did today, but that was just because I had already. I had a giant table. I ran 3 times this weekend to get rid of everything. So. Yeah, just keep an eye out for me. I'm very sporadic. I just pop on when I have the stuff. Because like I say, if I don't have stuff to show you guys or it isn't the quality that I think it should be, I just don't even get on. So. But I do it every week. I try to have one once a week. I did get some other stuff this week that for my collection also. I'm trying to build up a little bit of inventory / my collection too. I already have a small collection of mine, but I kind of want to build up an inventory a bit. So I'm kind of working on at that too slowly. So also here in the future, we probably will be getting a nice size capital loan also. So, keep an eye out because you never know what quality of stuff we might have. We might just have stuff like you. Like I wish you were around when I had a lot of bulk stuff and stuff. Where it's like nobody even wants to pay like half of what it's worth. I'm like, come on, bro. It's a lot of stuff. Like some people probably would have tried to Jew me down even from 50 on that book you bought. It's just sometimes it's like people are just too tough with it. They looking to make a living off of me. I can't do that. I barely make a living, myself. But yeah, I don't mind. I look for good stuff. I look for deals. So yeah, that. Should I send mine to PCGS or should I send it to NGC? Yeah. I usually use PCGS, but I think I'm going to sign up to NGC because I've been having a lot of foreign here lately. Alright, guys. I'll catch y'all later. Any offer on that PO? Colombian hat before I get out of here. $425 PCGS price guide. Yep, appreciate you, buddy. One more chance. $425 PCGS price guide. Colombian $half PL. Running it for exactly what I paid for it, uber cheap. Either gonna steal it or I'm gonna send it in and make some money. You're either gonna send it in and make some money or I'm gonna send it in and make some money. That's really the name of the game, right? Low pops on these. There's only like a pop of 5 in this grade and a pop of 5 in a 63 PL. Alright. $425 PCGS price guide coin. Y'all can't even pay me a fraction. A fraction. Y'all can't even pay me a fraction, bro. What are they doing? I thought somebody wanted it earlier. What happened? He fell asleep. It's like I want to sleep. Oh, it looks eerily similar to that coin right there. Looks eerily similar. Looks eerily similar. Eerily similar to a $425 coin. Looks eerily similar. It's got the same little halo that they talk about on the PLs too, around the edge. Fancy that. It even has descriptions of what they describe as the PL on that coin. The little halo of orange around the front side there. So around the outside. Nice haze of orange. What this looks like in like no light and shit. Yeah, there you go. I'll get a better idea of like how proof like this is. You know, when you put a direct LED light on a proof light coin, it's very, very hard to see the mirrors. That gives you a little bit better of an idea there, chat. That's crazy. Yeah, you can see my damn face all the way back here. I'm like 12 inches back, chat. If this gets DPL, it's worth double what this is worth. And still nobody. $425 coin running for $150. All you gotta say is run it. I'm gonna give y'all 5 more seconds to think about it. If not, I'm keeping it. Going right on in my collection over there. 4, 2. I'll run it. Gotta be quick. You gotta be wise. Proof like Colombian $half. $425 coin. PCGS price guide. Can see it much better without the light on it. Really? You guys, dude. Wow, bro. Wow. You guys are buying like fucking Barber dimes that are like AG1 or like a pour one for like $9 a piece. But don't and buy like 50 of them. But don't spend money on like a nice coin that you actually can make money on. I don't really get it. I don't quite get the math. Math's not mathing. If you're buying call coins for overcall and then you're buying a ton of them, the math's not mathing to me. I don't know how those big streams get away with it. Math's not mathing. Math's not mathing. Shit, they run that coin for goddamn $800. They call it DPO and all. They probably get 400 on it. But I'm gonna be honest, I ain't gonna be like, oh, it's definitely a DPL. It could be a DPL. It's definitely a PL. You know, I don't really go too crazy. You know what I mean? If I don't know, I don't know. I won't tell you it's something if I don't know. That's very easy to tell it's a proof like Colombian half dollar. You don't need a doctorate to know that. Yeah, you don't need like some special degree or anything. I did look at it with my lens too. It does have the dye polish. You know, it's got some handling marks, which is, you know, common for the coin. Won't affect the grade. Look at it without the light. I mean, you can see how much. There's no uncirculated strike on this coin. It's all mirrors, chat. It's all mirrors, and cameo. Can't see it as much when you get direct LED light on it, but you can see the dye polish out in the fields. You can see the cameo very well. You can see how well it struck, how nicely the rigging struck up. You can see that it has no cartwheel effect. Right. It's not something that's going to be like a hard decision here. It's a proof like Colombian half dollar. 1 ounce bar is not at the moment, buddy, but we'll see if we can grab some for the show next week. Proof like Colombian half dollar. $4.25 PCGS price guide in this grade. Anybody got an offer? Right. None at the moment, my friend, but I appreciate you asking. I'll see if I can get some for the next show. I don't do a whole lot of just regular bullion, but I'm sure you can find somebody. Libs, we got some at the shop. I'll see if I can grab some. I've been looking for Norfeds too because people keep asking for those. Now, I mostly do numismatics. We're at the end of the show. I just have the 2 best coins I have left. We're going to get out of here, but I appreciate y'all asking for sure. All right. Y'all be blessed, man. I'm out of here. Nobody wants that $400 coin for anything, so we're going to get on out of here. Take her off the table. Nobody wants this $500 war medal either. Appreciate y'all. Be blessed.